Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome guys, my name is Liaquat. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Alright, so this is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. If you guys are not familiar with this channel, please check out the videos and let me know what you think of my channel. Right, so this series we are going through the Arabic grammar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a sentence for you guys and I'll try to break it down for you guys best as I can. So al-ummahat salihat. Okay, al-ummahat salihat. Right, so if we were going to break this down grammatically, how are we going to do it? Well, we're going to say al-ummahat is the mubtada. Right, so this is a mubtada. And this word is obviously an ism. Right, so if I write it down here, it's an ism. It's a feminine and it's times 3 plural. It's a feminine word, mu'annath. And it's actually a mu'rab word where the vowels change. And it's also ma'rifah because it has al at the beginning, and it's marfu because it's a mubtada. Right, so these steps, I call these the 6 steps, 4, 5, 6, that help students to be able to further detail their sentences from the Arabic point of view. So this is the mubtada, and then salihatun, right, is going to be the khabar. Right, so again, this is the khabar, and there you go. Right, so this sentence basically is identical to this one. So in other words, this is ism, this is times 3, this is feminine, this is mu'rab. Only difference is that this is not ma'rifah, this is actually a nakira, indefinite word, and this is marfu because it's actually a khabar, and that's it. Right, so that's the sentence, 2 sentences you have there. Now, one of the things you have to be aware of here, this sentence is actually what we call an ism file. Okay, so if I write this extra down, points here down, this is an ism file. Okay, and it's also jama mu'annath salim. Jama mu'annath salim. Okay, so these are 2 just points which you guys might know what these mean. If you don't know what they mean, put them in the comments below. And maybe in the future, I'll try to explain some of these points as well. Now, what I want to do is I want to add to this sentence here. So let's add some extra words. For instance, let's say we added, I don't know, let's say we said, fi al-masjid. Okay, fi al-masjid. So how would this work now? How would we add this to the tarkeeb? So, see, all depends on the meaning now. So, al-ummahatu salihatun fil masjid. So this is jar and this is majroor. Okay, so it's kasra, and from this pattern, obviously jar is a harf. How we call this harf ma'ani, and there's 17 types of jar in the Arabic language, 17 jars. And masjid is majroor. Majroor here would obviously indicate towards it being following the harf jar. Okay, and it's also an ism, and it's times 1 because the plural is masajid, and it's masculine. Okay, and it's also mu'rab. Mu'rab means the vowels change. It's ma'rifah because it obviously has an al, and it's majroor because of harf jar. Okay, so that's again this word over here. Now this is a little thing that I want to add to this. Masjid is actually what we call ism dharf. Ism dharf, which means it's the place where the action takes place. So action of sajda, sajada, the place of sajda, masjid is that. Right, now, so how does this fit in with all of this then? So basically what we can do is we can say, right, so if you, now it depends where you make this muta'alliq to now. If you make this muta'alliq to salihat, right, then what the translation is going to be is the mothers are pious in the masjid. Meaning they're pious in the masjid. Right, that's what that means. Is that what we want? That's one meaning. If we make fi muta'alliq to thabit, thabitat, and then that becomes the second khabar now. Yeah, that becomes the second khabar. Right, so this is basically all connected to that. Thabitat, which then becomes the khabar number 2. All right. So the mothers are in the mothers are pious, and so you have an and there, and they are in the masjid. Okay, so that's two sort of like ways we can actually translate it. Now, obviously, one of the translations is the incorrect one, and the other translation is the one that is more correct. Right. So this is why we want to try and figure out which translations are going to be incorrect. Now, if you can think of anything else for this, then please let me know as well. And if you like this idea of how I break it down, please put it in the comments as well. And that's it, guys. So Jazakallah khair. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting my channel. If any of you guys want to become patrons and support my channel on a monthly basis, then please consider it. It helps me a lot. And that's it, guys. So I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.